You just found out something juicy. Maybe a coworker got fired. Maybe someone you know is going through a messy breakup. Maybe a friend told you a secret they definitely shouldn't have. And here's the thing, even if you don't know the person well, even if none of it affects you, you feel a little rush, a tiny electric spark. You want to know more. You want to tell someone. Don't feel bad about it. That feeling is hundreds of thousands of years old. It was built into you before language, before cities, before written law. Gossip didn't make you shallow. It kept your ancestors alive. Go back far enough, and your ancestors lived in groups of around 150 people. That number wasn't a coincidence. That's roughly the limit of the human brain's capacity to track personal relationships in detail. We call it Dunbar's number, named after anthropologist Robin Dunbar. In that group of 150, everyone had a role. The skilled hunter, the wise elder, the one who cheated on trades, the one who couldn't be trusted with food. And survival depended on knowing who was who. Not just knowing facts about people, knowing reputations, knowing loyalties, knowing who was sleeping with whose partner, who broke whose trust, who was rising in status, who was falling. This kind of information was not gossip, it was intelligence. Critical, life-saving social intelligence. The problem was, you couldn't watch everyone yourself. You couldn't be in every cave, at every fire, in every conversation. So humans evolved a solution. They talked about each other. They shared what they saw. They updated each other's mental maps of the group. Don't trust him with your tools. He lost my spear and never said sorry. She helped me when I was sick. She's worth protecting. Those two had a fight last night. Watch out, things are tense. Every piece of shared information helped the group function better. It tracked who was reliable and who wasn't. It rewarded cooperation and punished betrayal without anyone having to fight. Gossip was a low-cost, high-value social technology, and your brain was rewired to love it. When you hear something juicy about someone you know, your brain doesn't just process information, it lights up. Researchers at Dartmouth College found that gossip activates the brain's reward system, the same pathway triggered by food, by sex, by money. Specifically, a region called the nucleus accumbens releases dopamine when you receive social information that feels relevant to your group. This is not metaphor. This is chemistry. Your brain treats social knowledge as a resource, something worth having, something to pursue. There's more. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that sharing negative information about someone also reduces stress hormones in the body. When something bothered you, someone cheated, someone lied, telling another person about it was literally calming. Gossip was a pressure valve for social tension. And here's the part most people don't expect. Gossip isn't mostly mean. Research by evolutionary psychologist Robin Dunbar found that roughly 65% of human conversation is social information. And most of it isn't malicious. It's just tracking. Who's dating who? Who got a new job? Who had a fight at the party? The social landscape, the group map. Your brain craves that map because not having it, being socially blind, was once very dangerous. Now fast forward to today. You don't live in a tribe of 150 people. You live in a city of millions. You follow strangers on the internet. You know more about a celebrity's divorce than you know about your neighbor's name. But your brain doesn't know that. It still treats social information as urgent, as valuable, as worth paying attention to. That's why celebrity gossip hooks us even when we've never met the person. That's why you click on drama threads even when they don't affect your life at all. Your ancient social radar is scanning the environment, and it's picking up signals everywhere. The problem is that the volume of social information available today is infinite, and your brain was designed for 150 people, not 150 million. So the same system that once helped you navigate a small tribe now pulls you into an endless stream of news about people you'll never meet, situations that don't affect you, drama that never resolves. Gossip went from a tool for survival to a product designed for addiction. Social media figured out that your gossip instinct is one of the most powerful engagement drivers that exists, and they built entire platforms around feeding it. The gossip that once took place around a fire now takes place on a screen, and the fire never goes out. So what do you do with this? First, you can stop feeling ashamed of finding gossip interesting. The pull you feel isn't a character flaw, it's hardware. The question isn't why you care about other people's business. It's whether the information you're consuming is serving you or consuming you. Second, notice what kind of gossip you're drawn to. Gossip about people in your real life, people you interact with, can still serve its original function. It helps you build trust networks, identify who to rely on, understand the social dynamics around you. It can be useful if you use it carefully. But gossip about strangers, about celebrities, about fictional feuds manufactured for clicks, that's your ancient brain running a loop that never closes. There's no social payoff, no useful map, just dopamine with no resolution. Third, think about what you share. Your ancestors gossiped to maintain group health. The information they shared had consequences in a small, real community. Today, words spread farther and faster than any small tribe could imagine. The gossip that once disappeared around a fire now lives forever on a server. Your brain was built for a world where what you said stayed local. It's not built for what happens when it doesn't. Here's the thought to sit with. You didn't choose to find gossip compelling. That instinct was written into you before you were born. But you do get to choose what you do with it. The cave that made you love gossip is gone. The couch that turned it into a product is everywhere. And the only thing standing between the two is whether you can tell the difference. Your brain is older than you think.